Hi there, hope you're having a fabulous day, and nice of you to join me. My name is Kathy and this is my makeup journey, and I really appreciate you stopping by. And you know what, watching the whole video and giving me a like, subscribe, and hitting the little bell below would really be appreciated. Today's video is going to be all about the BH Cosmetic There's Snowbody Like You makeup brush set. And so let's talk about this. This is what the packaging is, which is perfect for the holidays. It's really just adorable packaging. And here's what it looks like. Bam! Look at this. You get 12 beautiful brushes, and we're going to go through each one of them and what they do. And it has the nice limited edition golden glittery professional brush holder. So you can put this on your vanity, you put on your, when you put on your makeup, or you can put it on your bathroom sink counter, which is really, really handy. So that way you can just pick them up and use them, and they're right ready there for you to go. So these, just want to give you some background on it. This is a 12-piece makeup brush set, synthetic face and eye makeup brushes. It has really, let me pick one of them for you. It has a nice gold tone finials right here. It has a white handle, and it's gently tapered, so you can really, use it, and it's kind of, it's really handle friendly, and also you can really use it to get those details. And these are vegan brushes. So let's talk some brushes and what they do. So first up we have is look at this guy right here. This is the large powder brush. This is for all over face, and you know what? Just to smooth out and just kind of, make everything just look so polished. And you know what? Look at these nice bristles. As they said, they are vegan. This is nice and fluffy. And let me see if you can see right there. And look at that. Nice, and it's not that firm, but you know what, when you're using it for powder, you want to make sure that you can get it in just all the right places and get where you need to, and spread the product without getting too glumpy, and this is the way to go. So this is the large powder brush. Next up we have is the round powder brush. Let me show you what the difference is on these right there. This is the round powder brush, and look at this. It has the really nice gold finial, the handle, and look at that, nice and rounded, so that way you can get in right in here in the eyes and just kind of finish up. And this is a really nice one too as well. And you know what, I think you'll like this one. I would prefer to use this over the larger one, but it's personal preference. And you can just put in there and just do the polishing up that you need to do. Not too bad. Next up we have is the angle blush brush. Now this is really nice. The one I have currently only comes to about here, and I really appreciate having the longer handle on a blush brush, and this angle right here, so you can just sweep it on ever so gently. And get it into the product without, getting too much. And this way you have a lot of control putting on that blush. And you can put it on your forehead, anywhere you want. So this is a really nice one as well. Then we have is the highlighter brush. Now look at this guy. Same white handle, little, tapered. It has the finial, and look at this. That is just a perfect, so you can just dab in there and just put a little wisp right here, and you can just put it on and build it up as well as you want, or just put a little wisp. Don't forget to do, when you're doing your highlighter, to go down the nose, and don't forget your Cupid's bow. But this is a great one to do it with. It just picks up enough product not to be too gaudy unless you want that, but you can build up with this. I think this one's really nice. Next up we have is the dense shader brush. Now this is when, I would use this for when I want the smoky look and all that. So let me show you what that one looks like. See, it has a little bit firmer head, and it's nice and compact. It has the tapered finial and the handle. Really nice. And this one, let's see what I would use this for. I would probably, this, as it is a, a dense shader, I think, for that smoky look, or just to pat it on just enough, just to wisp it away. I think this would be really good to pack on that product, and shading away, really good. Next up we have is the large shader. Now this is different. This is, you can see the difference on these. Where'd it go? Here's the dense one. Here is just the large shader. And this one, so you can sit there and you can get up in here in these areas right here and do your blend out with your transition colors. I think this one would be really nice. So let me show you this one. And look at the, right there. It's a little bit firmer, but it still gives a lot of give. So that's a good one. Now, oops, almost lost it off the table. Now this one is the, let's see, this is number 7, which is the flat shader. And this is something that I would just use to death. I love using this one for right underneath my eye, just to put that a little additional color in it and blend it out so that, it gives my eye a pop. And you can also use it for the, for the edge corners right here. This is really nice. I like this one. And you know what? You can also use it to pack it on and, blend a little bit. But you know what? You can use it for whatever you want. Next up we have is the large blending brush. Now this one, look at that. Here's what that looks like. And it's not as dense, and it's a little bit longer, and it's give a little bit more bend to it. This is something, which is kind of a duplicate in my opinion, but some people like to use this just to kind of put their highlighter on instead of that other one that we had. But this, you can use brushes for anything you want. But this one I would use for, just for the, put on some highlighter. That would do for me. Or even, put on a little, bronzer right here, so do some tapering, and that would work for me. But this is a nice one here. As I said, it's a large blending brush. You can also use it for your crease and making sure your transition colors are really nice. I think that one is okay. Next one is, look at this one. This is a round crease brush. It's a little bit firmer. It's a little rounded than the other one, but I like it. And you know what? This would be great, as I said, for that crease, and to get in here to dab for that, lighter color right in here, so that it makes the eye pop, like a baby pink or a baby white, would really make those eyes just pop. But this would be something I would definitely be using it for. So really like that one too as well. Next up we have here is the blending, is the blending brush. So it's kind of similar to this one, but it's a little bit more packed and a little bit less brush, so you can have a lot more control. And blending it in, no problem. So you can, as I said, you can blend in your colors, especially if you're doing that layered look or that ombre look, or like when you're using different colors, you can help pack it on, and to make sure that it, you can keep it where it needs to. And then when you need to, blend it with 2 colors together to make sure you have that smooth transition. So I like that one. Next up is the round smudging brush. There it is. I don't use this kind of a brush very often. It's nice, compact. It's a little bit firmer. It is soft. You can see that it bounces back. But you know what? I would personally use this one, instead of, with that blending brush underneath my eye, I would use this one as well to get a little bit more control and also blend out right on the outside of my eye. But that's a nice one. And then last but not least is the mini detail brush. And I use a larger version of this for my highlighter once in a while, and it's a fan, and it just goes on ever so slightly when you put on your highlighter. And you know, you can put on some, you know, some really beautiful blush with this, but you know what, you could use it for whatever you flippin' want. So there it is. So here's this set has 12 brushes in it, and you know what? The packaging is really nice. I think the brushes are great for the investment that you're putting into it. They have different, you know, sets of these. They have the 6, the 9, the 10, the 12, the 16. But you know what? Look at the actual brush set, see which ones you want, and make sure that you're going to use them. It's kind of like a disservice to buy a 12-piece set and you only use 2 of them, and it's kind of not, you know, worth your, you know, you don't get your bang for your buck. So make sure you're getting the brushes that you want and that you need. And look at the actual, you know, set to make sure those are the ones you want. It's a great way to switch out your brushes, because you need to refresh them every once in a while, especially even when you clean them. Sometimes, you know, they have to hit that expiration date and you need to have some new fresh ones. And you know what? You want to make sure your brushes stay in that performance mode as long as possible. And you know what? This is going to be my new ones for the next couple months. And you know what? Take care of them and they'll take care of you. And by cleaning them regularly, not only are you making their performance quite well, but it's also helping you not to spend, you know, to spread bacteria or anything, so you don't get any skin reactions or eye reactions. And you know what? It's just really good to take care of your stuff. And so anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and you take care, and see you the next time. Bye-bye.